Well, howdy tubers and friends. Back at my little dirty hole, and been finding a few things. A couple broken atlees and a base and a tip and a midsection, some kind of weird polished rock. Just finally had this pop out. You see it just like I seen it. Some kind of blade, or a really rough fishtail base sedalia, because it sure looks like that base was made that way. Just the 5-year-olds and 8-year-olds had to start somewhere, right? The sun shows that a little better. Well, have to put this one in the bag and keep slowly wiggling our way through the dirt. Just all kinds of flake. I have saved a few. This one here would probably be worth saving. I've been saving flake for a certain person forever. May try and get him a box sent here soon. But man, them boxes cost me a lot of money. We'll get past that. Okay. Alright. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. This just made mine. Thank you, Great Spirit, and thank you all for always coming along. Man, I tell you what, I ain't dug much, but I'm whooped. Dug quite a bit up for that little bit of spot I'm in. But boy, I'm glad I wore my new mojo today. My necklace from Dan the Pelican Man. And then actually, this is from a buddy who's an awesome glass artist. Those are his glass sea turtles. And I braided a little necklace to go with it. And got the Russian whites and then some Hudson Bay sand cast beads on it. Pretty awesome. So just flip this out. Right there, big old mound. I actually had picked up a clot and pumped it there and popped it with the pick and nothing was in it. And then I seen this. I just been digging and digging for that hole one today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just an ear missing. Oops, sorry. I had to get at the camera. Yep. An ear been gone since ancient times. And an ear like that looks like a big old Melville. Just awesome. Right there, that's what it's all about. Thank you, Great Spirit. Killer. Well, there we are with a little home cleanup. Sorry about the buzz off this electrical box. It's the last spot I got a little daylight left at. But had 4 bases, 2 midsections, 2 sedalia bases, and I had 8 tips. This material here was really cool. Let's look at it on this side. Look, it splits right in the middle. Totally something different on the other side. And then this tip here is really cool. That's a shame it was broke, but it had some really rough outer core still on this side. Really thin blade, but had some superior edge work going on that thing. And then this tip here is really cool. I didn't have any vinegar to let anything soak in, so figured I'd just go ahead and shoot clean up. And then this tip here is really cool. I mean, get the flaking to show on this just right. All its edges are beveled, especially these edges here. It's got a little freeze pop. Pretty sure that's going to be more freeze pop than fire pop on that piece. But superior flaking. I don't think that was no Sedalia. Whatever it was. Sure wish it had been whole. And then this uber tip. This Mozarkite quartz in its truest form yet. And two Sedalia bases. This one's ground. Even down in the fishtail part it's ground. Little fishtail Sedalia base. See, it wasn't ground at all. This one had a little translucency, a little uberness to it. Same with this one with the ear. That's some really cool material there. He had a little stack going on this side, but that's quite understandable with that Mozarkite. It's some tough stuff. And then this first whole piece I found, this blade, and that's just how the base is made, just like that. Which is odd because my buddy, not too far from that spot, dug one up that looked just like this. Got one of them funky bases on it like that, like an adze or something, but it's not. And then the Daymaker, this sweet little Melville Mozarkite, just full of all kinds of quartz pockets on this side. See if I can get the flaking to show up on this a little better. The flaking on this is all really tight percussion flakes. They're not, this side they're bigger. See how that is and that is. That's what a Etley typically is like. But Melville's will usually have some of the nicer flaking on them. Like this Etley here. I know this side, well, this material, it may be tough to see. But they're all boom, 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 boom. So when I see them guys napping Etleys, I always tell them some big percussion flakes to the center. But this was a little Etley of some kind. But can't be today digging like that. And I gotta say, thanks to everyone that's left some comments on all my vids, but there's been some awesome comments left on the thank you vid to the Pelican Man. I just haven't been able to get around to some comments, and I'm probably not going to be on much tonight. If I get this posted, that's probably about all I'll do, because I'm ready for a shower, something to eat, and hitting the bed or the couch, one of the two. But, I always got to say thanks to y'all for your comments, and for coming along, man. Oh, I forgot to show this in this tip. Look, it has a fossilized quartzy crinoid in it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That means that piece there, which I thought so when I dug it up, is actually a piece of Burlington chert. But there's been a lot of controversy lately about material, about Mozarkite and what it is, and well, I don't know, that's a discussion for a whole nother day. Because did you know statistically that 65%, I think is what they said, that 65% still think the world is only 6,000 years old? Well, that's how old these arrowheads are. That's how old this Smetleyville stuff is. 5,000 to 7,000 years old. And then look at all the stuff that comes after that. So there's a whole nother discussion for another day too. But we'll cut this clean up short so it ain't 10 minutes long. And hope everybody has an awesome week, man. And if you get out, may there be a stellar point in your path. And as always, y'all, thanks for the views and the comments. I appreciate every one of them. What a day. Man, I wish I could go digging more often. But just what little bit I did there hurt. Man, oh, it hurt. I hurt like hell, bent over. But you know what? How do you stop a passion that has the hottest fire burning in you? I mean, even though I found a nice one today, see, that passion is still there to want to find that next one. That you can't never put out for some of us. Because this ain't a hobby. This is a way of life. And even if I was in a wheelchair, I'd have someone drive me to a digging spot, kick me out of my chair, and hand me a wiggle pick and some gloves. Alright, we're out of here. I made it 10 minutes. How about that? Later.